Welcome back. Can cryptocurrency enhance your retirement? 401k provider For All of Us, Inc., teaming up with Coinbase to allow workers in its plans to invest up to 5% of their contributions in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, others. Joining me right now is the Chamber of Digital Commerce founder and president, Perianne. Perianne, it's great to see you this morning. I was thinking about you yesterday when this story first broke. What do you think about 401ks now putting Bitcoin and crypto in there?
Look, this is important for two reasons. The first is that the retirement account market is roughly $22 trillion. So we're talking about a very large market. And historically, financial advisory firms, most financial advisory firms, not all, but most have not allowed their clients to invest directly in cryptocurrencies. And further, the SEC also has not approved any cryptocurrency exchange-traded products. So this is a key partnership that starts to open that door into that $22 trillion market. But the reason why this is really important is because of the current state of our economy. We're at historic levels of inflation. Where do hardworking Americans go today to save for their futures? If you leave it in your bank account, you know you're going to have 5% less. Inflation is a hidden tax. So Bitcoin has been the best performing asset 10 out of the past 12 years. It averages a 200% return over the past 10 years each year. And Jay Powell, the chairman of the Fed, has likened Bitcoin to gold in multiple times over congressional testimonies. This is about people who are saving for their futures, saving to buy their first home, saving to put their children through college. This is an alternative store of value, and it's working.
Yeah, maybe, but it's also quite volatile, right? I mean, we were talking about this yesterday, and Jackie, you made the point, okay, I'm glad it's an option, but I'm also glad that there's a cap to it.
Yeah.
You could only put 5% to it, right? Jump in here, Jackie.
And I've been thinking about it a little bit more since our conversation yesterday. The 5% cap is definitely interesting, but you talk about, Perianne, this $22 trillion in retirement money in the market, right? So all of a sudden, if you tell people that they can invest in cryptocurrencies, there's going to be increased demand for it. One of the things about cryptocurrencies is that there's a finite amount out there, right? That's why they're supposed to hold their value. So I'm wondering what happens when all of a sudden the demand for these things skyrockets.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very basic economics 101. If you have a fixed supply and demand goes up, there's only one thing that happens there. The price goes up. And what we should be talking about is not what is the price of Bitcoin, but how do you value Bitcoin? And there's multiple models that investors are using today to value Bitcoin. I've talked about those before on this show. The first is Metcalfe's Law. Today, Metcalfe's Law has Bitcoin at $112,000 per Bitcoin, and Stock to Flow has it at $63,000 per Bitcoin. Both of these models are over 94% correlated. So ask yourself, what is the value of Bitcoin? Not what is the price, and that's how you understand what is a good investment today.
Well, this definitely furthers the legitimizing of Bitcoin to open that door to the $22 trillion market of 401k. It's pretty incredible. Perianne, good to see you this morning. Thanks very much. We'll keep watching. Perianne Boring joining us this morning on crypto. Quick